How you guys doing? All right, so give it up for me. I had a threesome recently. You know, and like every guy's willing to lower his standards a little bit for a threesome, you know? Like, I try and just have sex with women that are 8s and above, you know? But for a threesome, I was willing to drop my standards a little bit, and I had sex with 2 dudes. Still counts. So girls always use that term like, you know, they don't want to buy the cow if they can get the milk for free. You know, and that's like a saying they always say, and it's kind of like, just don't be a slut, I guess, is what they're saying, you know? But I don't think they realize in that metaphor that they're a cow. You know, like I think, you know, like I'm addicted to milk. I think a better tactic would be to give me a bunch of free milk until I get addicted. And if you're not following me in this metaphor, I'm just saying, ladies, just fuck me a bunch of times without asking for a commitment. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a huge supporter of equality. You guys believe in equality? And that's why I punch girls. You know, if I took a little bit off, that'd be sexist, right? You know? I was telling my friend that the other day. He's like, you can't punch girls. They're smaller and weaker than you. I'm like, that is the most sexist thing I've ever fucking heard. You guys have an imaginary friend when you guys were growing up? Well, I did. His name was Jesus. I eventually grew out of him, but the funny thing is, like, my parents still play along. Like, I'm not 8 anymore. You guys can drop it, you know? I always get made fun of at school. They'd be like, oh, is your imaginary friend here right now? And I'd be like, Jesus is everywhere. I think I'm going to have a kid named Jesus, just for this joke, and then I'll probably abandon him. But just so, like, on the first day of school, they'll be like, hey, Zeus. And he'll stand up in a white robe and Birkenstocks and be like, actually, it's Jesus. But I forgive you. I'm super poor. Anyone else in here poor? You know, they always say like an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but I find that having absolutely no health insurance does that too. You know, like, have you ever noticed that the more street cred someone has, the lower their credit score is? That's just something I noticed. It's like, yeah, I can get a you know, a loan for a car. It's like you can't even get fronted a 10-sack from your dealer. I don't know which one's better, you know, like. So I used to be a lifeguard, and this is just factual. In the 5 years I was a lifeguard, I saved 5 black children from drowning. You know, but can we just have swimming? You know, like you guys have all the real sports that people want to watch, you know, like basketball and football. Can we just fucking have swimming? You know, like I went to try out for the basketball team. I was like, all right, 20 spots on the team, 22 black dudes. I'll go get the water. And we were state champs, all because I kept them super hydrated. It was all because of me. You guys watch a lot of Netflix? Yeah, I love Netflix. I was watching Edward Scissorhands not too long ago. And I love that movie, but every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, it's got to suck so bad to be Edward Scissorhands. Like, I don't think it'd be so bad to have scissors for hands. I just think it would suck not to have a penis. Because I cut it off masturbating. Felt like I had to connect that dot for some of you guys. Yeah, recently in the news, there was an article about Justin Bieber. And he went to the Anne Frank house. And he went through the tour, and at the end of the tour, he wrote in the book, I wish if Anne Frank were still alive that she'd be a believer, which is a Justin Bieber fan. And everyone thought that was a super insensitive thing to write, but I was like, you know what? If Anne Frank was still alive, she'd probably wish Justin Bieber died in the Holocaust. Like a bunch of idiots following an idiot is what got her in the attic in the first place, you know? We got any married people in here? One. Mike is always the one. Shit, I always thought at 27 I'd be married, but I just have a lot left to live for. You know, I always thought I'd want to have kids too, but I still have dreams. You know, and they always say that having a kid's a miracle, but I think it's a true miracle when your girlfriend's late for her period and she finally fucking gets it. Like, that's a true miracle in my book, you know? Like, it's like all my friends that are married too, they're like broken men. Like, their wives got them on an Atkins diet. Can't get drunk with their friends anymore, and on top of that, their wives don't even sleep with them. But if you ask them what the best day of their life is, they always say it was their wedding night. And the girl always thinks that's super romantic. But that was just the last night he got to eat cake, get drunk with his friends, and fuck his wife all on the same night. And it's not like my friends have trophy wives. They're more like participation award wives. Like the one you get just for showing up and playing the game. All right, well, that's been about my time. My name is Waddle. Thanks for being here. I love you guys.